Rosie, it's your online singing coach, and I have a very, very exciting and special moment. Very, very excited to surprise everyone with Lucy Thomas,
Hello.
the one and only, who I have the pleasure of talking to today, getting to know a bit more, finding out more about her music goals and what she has cooking for us. First of all, Lucy, so incredibly honored to have this moment with you. Thank you so much for taking the time. You know, I'm super fan. I just love everything you do. I fully believe in you, and I just can't wait to see where you go.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here, and I'm a super fan of watching your videos too. So makes the two of us. Thank
That's
you for
awesome.
having me.
Oh, this is so exciting. It's hard
No.
to not be starstruck. Just try to focus on the questions and so yeah, let's do it. When did you know you wanted to be a singer? What were some pivotal moments along the way that made you realize this isn't just a hobby, but something you can actually do for a profession?
Honestly, it's only been quite recently that I've actually realised that it feels professional because it has just been a love for the whole of my life, really. I know it's quite cliche to say, but it's only since 2 years ago that I thought, oh, this is actually it feels kind of serious now. As well with the whole nerves and stuff. I also didn't really know if that was ever something I was going to be able to completely overcome.
Mm-hmm.
But as I'm doing it more now, I fully just love it. I grew up in a musical household and with a musical family, so it was just within me.
Natural.
And then from 7, I sung, regularly. But even as a toddler, apparently, I mean, I don't remember, but I'd sing all the time.
So, musical family, like, I mean, I know I've heard Louise sing that beautiful trio with you and Martha.
Yeah.
Is your dad a musician too?
No, dad's not. But my
Okay.
granddad was in a band and he played the drums. And then my uncle was also in a band and he played the guitar. I mean, and he can sing really nicely too. And then obviously mum and Martha. And my dad's actually he'd kill me, but he's actually not that bad. I've heard him sing at parties like karaoke. He's actually okay.
Yeah, if he can sing on tune, like that's tremendously helpful, I think, for parents. Like if you can just sing on tune, you're
Yeah.
gonna be in a good place for your kids to learn.
But nobody hold the hope of getting dad on the YouTube channel. I can promise that won't happen.
Okay, we'll stick with the ladies.
Yeah.
So 7 years old, and were people, is that when people just started saying, wow, you have a
Yeah.
beautiful voice?
Yeah. Yeah, so I sung at my nana's birthday party, and a few people will know this story. I have told it before, but my godmother said to my mum, this was kind of the first time that anyone had really heard me sing other than mum and my grandparents and stuff. And she said she's actually like quite decent. She's got a nice voice. You should probably get her some singing lessons. So then mum did, and then that was it. Ever
Mhm.
since ever since then, Nana had a band playing, I think, and the microphone was left, and I got up.
That's the pivotal moment, I guess.
Yeah,
You grab the microphone.
yeah, and I sung Adele's "Someone Like You." So every time I
Ooh,
hear that song now, it really takes me back.
yeah, but that kind of is a nice segue into this next question. You have such a beautiful natural gift, but you also sing with incredible technical wisdom. How old were you? I guess it was 7 when you started taking voice lessons.
I was 7, and then I had singing lessons every single Wednesday until I was 14. So quite a long time, really.
You have such beautiful control. Like
Mm.
everything feels so precise with you, whether it's a technical thing or a stylistic thing, an artistic thing. It just feels like it flows so naturally. It's just amazing that it's just coming from you.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I learned a lot in my lessons, and I think the one thing that really got drilled into me was articulation. She'd always stop me mid song and readjust my mouth position. So that's something that's stuck with me ever since. And also, breath control was something else that we worked on for a long time.
Yeah, your breath support is out of this world.
I recorded a song a couple of weeks ago. I won't spoil what it is, but I think it's my longest note.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's exciting.
And I was kind of impressed with myself after that one, but we'll have to see how it turns out.
Oh, I think we're all gonna love that. That's very exciting. You've grown up in the spotlight, and your fan base of devoted fans continues to grow every day. On the reverse side, even the most adored among us have to deal with mean comments at times, trolls. How do you deal with these mentally and emotionally?
I am so lucky that literally 99%, and I honestly mean that, is really positive, and it really is so minuscule. I would just rise above it anyway. I think it would probably affect like my family more than it did me. I mean, Nana has been here once saying, I've seen a comment, felt like replying back, but you're gonna get them whatever. I mean, like you said, the most adored still get mean comments sometimes, but it's just no, move on, rise up and prove people wrong is what I would say.
I think a lot of people who do get the mean comments like tend to zoom in and obsess about that when even like you were saying 99% is excellent, like positive. People can get very, very focused on that. So I love that you're like, hey, this is a very small minority. And
Yeah.
this just fits with your brand too, because you're so classy and poised and elegant. You're not the type to be like, oh yeah, well, F you.
Yeah. Been taught not to respond.
Yeah.
I mean, it is tempting sometimes, but
Yeah.
definitely now it really doesn't bother me. I've got enough love to, pick me up every single time. And yeah, I'm very grateful for that.
It must be hard to choose, but from all the songs you've released on YouTube, what have been some of your personal favorite performances and why?
That's so hard. And I get asked that quite a bit of what's your favorite song to sing? I think Woman in Love I found extremely challenging to sing, and so therefore quite rewarding. I think on my own I liked that one, but I really don't listen to myself very often.
Really?
No. Yeah, I would say Woman in Love I liked, but I also, something I am very proud of is my performance from the Drury Lane when I sung Starlight, because that also isn't easy. And that last note, the big star.
Yes.
That's
Wait, which note?
Nice try. Yeah, no, I like that performance a lot. I can watch that one.
Oh gosh, that was so good. And I loved Woman in Love too.
Thank you.
I think a lot of people loved Woman in Love.
Good. Yeah, I know it was a bit of a risk as well, I think, because it's slightly different to usual. So I was kind of nervous about that one.
Are you ever surprised by the response to the videos?
Well, I was surprised that Woman in Love did so well, to go back to that. Going back to Hallelujah, I did not. I mean, that still surprises me. I know, because if you'd have ever told me it was going to get however like so many million views, I wouldn't have believed you. But I did not think it was going to do even slightly as well as that.
From what I've seen, I felt like Hallelujah really put you on the map. That song was absolutely. Like boom.
Yeah, complete. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for that cover, I don't think.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. But I will say, as beautiful as it was when I heard the live performance of that, well, you might have seen the video. I freaked out. I was like, ah!
Oh, well, I can't listen to the recording of the original one now because, I mean, I think at 16. I know it can sound a lot better, but obviously
Oh my
that's
God.
the way it's gonna go. But I still enjoy singing Hallelujah.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
Who are some of your great vocal influences?
I mean, Celine Dion always will be. Lauren Allred, similar genre. Um, I think she's incredible. Obviously, Mariah Carey and Adele. I love Adele, and obviously Whitney.
Yeah.
There's so many. They're female. Male, Luther Vandross, I think one
Mm.
of the best vocalists ever.
Yeah.
I'd have, I'd have loved to have sung with him before. I,
Mm.
I have actually recorded my part of Endless Love, the duet, but I've not yet found my duet partner.
Oh, okay. That could be
So
fun. We gotta find a duet partner for you
yeah,
for that. Okay, guys, now's your chance.
yeah, sign up.
Yeah. Okay, those are cool. Those are cool. There are some surprises in that
Hmm.
list, and then some that make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I
Um,
tried to not be too obvious, but it's hard.
yeah, you're carrying on their legacy, like
Oh.
honoring them with your covers.
Hmm.
In your free time, do you listen to the same kind of music that you record?
I feel like I can appreciate pretty much any type of music. I enjoy listening to the ballad songs in the car. If it's a Saturday night bit of more poppy, dancey kind of music. I do listen to Adele a lot, like Beyonce, Rihanna, Taylor Swift. Kind of just what's going on in the top
Yeah,
charts.
I think singers are open to that
Yeah,
exploration, that
I
musical
agree.
exploration. You never know where you can get
Mm,
inspired.
literally, and I feel like when you know how what it takes to sing a song and make a song, you can appreciate it whatever type.
Yeah, I love to kind of play with that when I'm in study mode, like
Mm-hmm.
listening to a song and listening to how the singer, you know,
Mm,
makes the song effective. Like what are their vocal
yeah,
characteristics? What are their tricks? What are they doing?
yeah, and you look deeper into the song, don't you, than just what it sounds like. You think deeply.
Yes. Okay. You're definitely a music person by that comment. I don't know about you. Sometimes I'll be like at a restaurant or something, a song will come over the speakers
Yeah,
and I'm like trying to have a conversation, but I'm so distracted by the song.
yeah.
I'm like, uh-huh, what are you doing?
I get that.
Here's a question we are all dying to know. What is going on with Rosie?
Yeah, so things are still heading in the right direction with Rosie. I think these last few steps are taking slightly longer than anticipated, but it's definitely not something to, after how many years of hard work Chris has, put into it, it's like the last few steps are definitely not ones to be rushed for the sake of it. And I really, really believe in it. All I want to let everybody know is that it's all still really good, just taking a little bit more time.
On a recording, for example, it's like 90% there. That last 10% takes the longest
Yeah,
time, but you've got to commit to that last 10% to make
yeah,
it excellent.
exactly. Because I mean, it's, like I said before, years and years. It's just the last few touches I feel like are sometimes the most important. So it's really
Yeah.
important to not rush it. It's still really exciting and
Yes.
something I'm still very, very passionate about. And
Awesome.
obviously, Chris is working so hard still. And I'm
Awesome.
sure that his hard work is going to pay off when the time's right.
Yeah. All right. Well, we are willing to wait because we know it'll be worth
Yeah,
it.
it will.
If you could only pick one for your career path, would you choose musical theater or being a recording artist? Or do you
Ooh.
just see yourself continuing to do both?
Yeah, I do see myself continuing to do both. There's not really anything I'd actually say no to. I'm so willing and open to giving everything a go, really. I feel like if you ask me what my sole dream and what I dream of is, it's to be a singer and to tour the world and have my own songs and albums and like my own write my own and that would be my dream. But I do love being on the stage, and when I briefly played the part of Rosie at the Drury Lane at the showcase of the songs, I really felt like I belonged there in that moment, and I really enjoyed it. So you never know until you try, but I grew up singing musical theatre. I was classically trained, and I did all, the grades, the music exams and stuff, and a lot of it was musical theatre, and that's kind of what I fell in love with initially. But it's where it all started for me, and I still love to sing musical theatre, and I love to sing the Rosie songs too. So I am really excited to do that, and I'm excited to just try anything. If it involves singing,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
there.
I mean, that's the thing with you, like you do both so well. What are some of your near future goals, and what are some ultimate achievements that you dream of? And one more question about achievement. What are you most proud of so far?
I'll start with that one. Um, there's lots, and sometimes it's not actually the biggest audience or the biggest event that you are most proud of. It's something as simple as singing in school. When I was at high school, and I sung
Yeah,
on during an assembly on our Leavers Day, which singing in front of your peers at being 16 isn't
yeah.
easy at all. But I would say over anything, my Drury Lane performance I'm really proud of, because I remember during the day being stood on that stage looking out thinking, oh my gosh, I did not realize how incredible this and like big this place is.
So cool.
And I feel like that's the very first time I felt completely comfortable. And I don't want people to take that the wrong way. I've always loved singing, but the nerves just really actually went, which normally they subside a little bit, but they do
Yeah.
stick the whole time. Whereas I actually felt like this is actually amazing. This is the best feeling I've ever felt in the world. And I really remember that. And for the people that were there, I got emotional towards the end because that feeling was so real.
Yeah.
Um, and I was also like extremely relieved that it had all gone to
Sure. Yes.
because there was a lot, and I wanted to do Chris Proud. That was top of my list with the Rosie songs and singing with an orchestra for the first time, like live orchestra.
So beautiful.
So there was a lot of huge firsts for me that
Yeah.
night, and yeah, I'd say it was my proudest moment. So, what in the near future? I want, I do really want to write my own songs, whether that be co-writing, something that I'm going to have a bit of practice of before, and I mean, I just love my having my own concerts and singing, even if it's not in front of a huge crowd. So short term, I'd love to just be doing more of that. I'd really love to travel more and sing in different places, countries. And then, yeah, long term, I'd love to one day be on tour and travel the world and sing in huge arenas that with thousands and thousands of people. That would be the dream.
That sounds perfect.
Dream.
Perfect for you. I
Yeah.
like that dream for you. I agree. It's my dream
Oh,
for you too.
thank you.
This is kind of a fun, kind of deeper question. You are such
Mm-hmm.
a positive light in this world. You bring beauty, grace, warmth, and peace to many people,
Oh,
and you are a true inspiration. So, question is, where do you find inspiration? Just want to give like a huge just moment of recognition for what you do because it is brave. It is brave every time putting yourself out there. Your voice is such a sacred part of you as a person, And so it's very personal to put yourself out there like this. And when you do this, it lights up the world. So
no.
it
Thank
really
you so
it
much.
really does. It really does. So
Yeah,
yes, where do you find inspiration?
so kind. Um, I think honestly, just my family and my friends. Yeah, love them all so, so much. And I feel like the amount of time and effort that they put, that especially mum and dad. So I feel like I'm inspired because I want to give back to them now. It's almost time that they've done enough for me. So my main goal and ambition in life is to look after them now, and I mean, and everybody else, and my sister. I want to also be inspirational to her. I want to show her what you can do if you work really hard, and also my fans as well, because of how kind everybody is. I feel inspired every day to, give back to them and give them what they want. And just because I am so grateful. So it's all the people around me that inspire me every single day. And it's a bit soppy, but it's
No,
true.
it's beautiful. I love it. I love it. So speaking of your fans are eager to support you in any way we can. What are some things we can do to help you reach a bigger audience and get closer to your goals? Maybe you can give us like a range of like little things we can do to big things we can do.
I honestly think that everybody just is doing enough for me. Every single comment that somebody leaves, it really, really does mean a lot to me. Or just viewing my video, and you, Juliet, who, you know, you do everything you can to help promote me, and your reaction videos. I love watching so much.
Oh,
And I
that means
honestly
a lot
really
to me.
it's so true. And my family too. We all, when you post a new one, I'll get a message from Nana saying, have you watched the new video?
Oh.
Oh my gosh, I'm on it now. Um, so honestly, we really do. We love it, and there's lots of others that we enjoy watching too. And I honestly couldn't give anybody anything to do, because I just feel like everybody does enough for me. But really, I
But
feel so lucky.
okay, let me dig into this a little bit on your behalf. So comments go a long way, views
Mhm.
go a long way. How about streaming on Spotify?
Yeah,
Do you
streaming,
have merch?
subscribing.
Do you have merch that we can buy?
Yes, there's merch on my website, which is
Okay.
lucythomasmusic.com.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have a live stream video coming up, concert.
Yes, yes. When is that?
That's on the 5th of September.
5th of
So
September.
literally a few weeks away, which I'm so excited for. I really wanted to do this for people like you who are other side of the world pretty much, and it's not easy to come all the way over to the UK. And I wanted to give everybody the opportunity, or people that can't easily leave home, and just open up for people that would love to hear me sing live,
Yeah.
but haven't been able to. So it's going to be through a website called Veeps, and you can buy tickets on through Veeps or through my website. And then I've got links in my Instagram bio, TikTok bio, all over my social media basically. But I'm really excited about that. I had James, my pianist, around today to rehearse, and he's
Cool.
coming over again tomorrow. So things are well underway. That's something that people could do, would be to buy a ticket
Yeah.
and
Well,
support
I
me.
I have bought my ticket.
Yay! Thank
And I
you.
noticed at the end of like once the ticket is purchased, at the end it says gift a ticket.
Mm,
We could like double Lucy's audience for this live stream if everybody buys a ticket for a friend that might love Lucy.
yeah.
Who doesn't love Lucy? So yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna be sure to gift a ticket to at least one person, and I challenge you all to do the same for our girl.
thank you. That would mean a lot.
So yeah, the live stream. Let's talk a bit more about that. And I know you don't want to spoil the whole thing, but can you give
No.
us some hints?
There's going to be about 3 or 4 new songs that nobody's heard before. One is recorded and is due to go onto YouTube, but won't be out before the live
Okay.
stream. I think there'll be about 12 songs overall, with some chat, some stories, and also hoping to be able to interact and answer some questions. Yeah, and I'll be singing with a band, which is something that I've not done before. Obviously, James will be on the piano, and then the other guys I haven't yet met, but I'm looking forward to meeting them in I think it's the next week or the week after for a rehearsal with them. So yeah, but that's all I'm gonna
Okay,
tell you. Yeah.
that's some good little tidbits there. How do you handle nerves? For any singers that are watching, this is always something that's a struggle and a challenge. So
Yeah.
let's hear what your strategy is.
I really struggled with nerves quite badly, and I'd say it's only very recently that I absolutely do still get nervous, but not quite as much as it used to be. I used to,
Nice.
it would take over for me really, and I
Mm,
wouldn't be able to enjoy the day before,
mm.
the day of, or the day after. It would,
Oh wow.
yeah, and it would exhaust me completely. But the more I've done it,
Hmm.
the more I'm really getting used to it. And as much as I do get like butterflies, which I
Hmm.
still think are good, no,
Yeah.
good, but I also get like a lot of excitement. So I feel like I've come on a long way with the nerves. I feel like what I tend to do, I'm best when I'm just kind of on my own before. I like to just be left to, keep calm by myself. I don't want too many questions. I don't want to eat any food just before, just like to just sit calmly. But I've recently just kind of thought, just before I've gone on to stage or wherever I am, that this is what I do best, and I have done best for the majority of my life. So why would I let this stop me? It's all a mind game, but
It
it's really
is.
that it's taken me some time. And I think I've also told this story, but I sung for Sir Cliff Richard, big
Wow.
name, and
Wow.
I had the chance to speak to him briefly afterwards, and he said, "Do you have any questions for me?" And I said, "Well, if I have one, it's do the nerves ever get any easier?" Because that was at a time that I was struggling more with my nerves, and he said to me, "Not not really." Basically, he says you get a bit more used to it, but the nerves never go.
Mm.
And in the moment, I thought, "Great, maybe
Yeah.
maybe this isn't for me." But it's true. You just learn to cope with them.
Mhm.
But it's important to just keep doing it regularly so you don't forget that feeling, and then also to remember that nerves are good, and
Mhm.
you get that good adrenaline buzz from them too.
I imagine that the vast majority of people watching the interview are already your fans, but if people have never heard you sing and are considering, oh, maybe I should check out this Lucy live stream, what would you tell them about who you are as a singer, as a recording artist?
That's a good question. I'd say if you want to hear timeless classic ballads, the songs that never get old, then you come to the right place.
It's
Whether I do them
perfect.
justice or not is not for me to
He
say,
always
but
does them justice, so don't worry about that.
it's also just such a nice community, really. Like, so many people have made friends through following me and sharing the same interest, and that's one of my favorite things to see. I know there's people meeting up like separately from there being a Lucy concert, just kind of going on holidays together, which is so nice. So I say it's a really nice friendly place to be. Everybody's so nice, and then with some nice classic ballads if you want to feel emotional. You've also come to the right place.
Yes,
um,
that's a perfect description.
oh,
Timeless classics, beautiful ballads, emotions, and
mm-hmm.
warm feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know you have a busy schedule, so let's just do a few quick questions, if you don't mind.
Yes.
Little speed round of some fun, lighter questions.
Okay.
Okay. Favorite vacation spot?
Oh, Greece. Absolutely.
Any
Love.
particular place?
Um, recently Mykonos, but for throughout my childhood, it's been Halkidiki.
Mm.
Favorite spot.
Favorite thing to do on a day off?
love to go shopping. I love spending time with my friends and
Hmm.
my mum.
Hmm.
Going for coffee, just
Hmm.
nice girly days.
Looking at your Instagram, I can see you like fashion.
Yeah, I love clothes, love
Yeah,
makeup, and yeah, I'm a real girly girl.
yeah, girly girl.
I
Yeah. Favorite season and why?
love summer because I love the sun. I love going on holiday. Um, but I am ready for winter now. Here, I'm ready for cozy nights
Hmm.
and Christmas films and Christmas markets. I can never really make my mind up, but I switch up
Yeah, yeah.
when it's winter. I want summer again. So,
Yes,
I'm
yes.
not sure.
Yeah. Night owl or morning person?
Yeah, I'm a night owl. My brain comes alive like quite late at
Hmm.
night. Um, but I get up kind of early. I'm
How
definitely
early?
9 a.m.
Okay, yeah, that's a very respectable time.
Yeah.
That's definitely not sleeping all day.
No, no.
I think it's common too for music people to be night owls.
Yeah, I can get a lot more done at night time rather than in the
Hmm.
morning. It's a bit frustrating, really.
Hmm. How about singing? Do you like to record at night or morning or
Um, Afternoon. I
afternoon?
like,
That's
yeah,
a
I
sweet
think,
spot.
yeah, about 2 p.m. I'd say is a nice time. Definitely not morning.
Hmm.
Um, well, 7 p.m. is nice though, but not too late either.
Flowers or chocolates?
Chocolate.
Mm.
I love both. These are hard. I would say chocolate though.
Okay, how about favorite food?
Um, I eat sushi a lot. Like
Mm.
most lunches of the week, I'll have sushi. People know this, but I love chili con carne. This is
Really?
so
Mm.
random.
That is
Saying
a
all
little
this.
random. All right, now let's see if you reveal this one. Celebrity crush.
Oh, I actually don't know if I have one. Um, I like David Beckham.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say
Okay, not a bad looking guy
go with him.
there. Okay, how about pet peeve?
No manners.
Mm.
That's my don't like that. Like no manners with waitresses.
How about your dream collaboration?
I'd love to duet with Lewis Capaldi. That would
Mm,
be, yeah, I'd say that's definitely my dream collaboration, male anyway.
that'd be cool.
Yeah,
I love his voice.
I love his voice too, and I think he's a great person too. So
Yeah, he seems so funny
it'd be
too.
good fun to work with.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, last one. A song or artist people would be surprised to find out that you just love.
Well, Lionel Richie, but I have said about that before, so I think a few
Okay.
people might know that. But if for
Hmm.
those that didn't, yeah, Lionel
Hmm.
Richie, I love Lionel Richie. We went to watch him in concert a few weeks ago in Manchester, and he was great. It was a really good show.
Do you have a favorite song by him?
Stuck on You and
Hmm.
All Night Long.
Have you done a Lionel Richie cover?
No, but Endless Love. I've
Ah,
well recorded my part to,
right, right.
which I know he's done, but I haven't yet found. Like I said, I haven't
Yeah,
found my duet
yes.
partner just yet.
Well, we should just make it Lionel Richie.
Yeah, imagine that would be the dream.
That'd be pretty cool. Well, again, just huge, huge, huge thank you again for taking this time. Like, this is a total dream come true for me to get to talk to you and get nerdy about music stuff and just hear like what you want to do as you continue your amazing journey. I want to give
Thank
a quick shout out to Richard, who is the one who suggested that I reach out to you to try to make this happen. And yay, it happened.
you. Yeah, well, thank you for having me. I feel the exact same. It's been a real pleasure chatting to you, and I'm so grateful for your support and everything that you do to support and promote me. It really means so much. and I've enjoyed this chat.
I have loved this chat, and you're just the sweetest thing. And aside from, you know, everything else, crazy talent, just beautiful person inside and out. This is a very special moment for me. So thank you again.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so one more time for that live stream.
Yes, 5th of September. You can view the live stream for 24 hours afterwards. So if you can't be there on the exact moment, you don't need to worry. Tickets through veeps.com or through my website or any of my social medias. I hope to see you there. It's going to be a great night.
I believe it, and I will be there.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you again, Lucy.
Thank you.
Your online singing.